Hey, everybody. So, good morning, my loves. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I told you guys I was going to make 3 videos. Here is the third one this morning. This actually, well, before I get into that, grab your morning goodness, light your sage, your incense, candles, as we jump into this motivational morning podcast. Today's This topic was referred to me by a friend. She said I should make a video on it. And so shout out to Blue. Hey Blue, I see you. Um no, but seriously. Yeah, so today's topic is what wait, no. See, I'm on the wrong thing. You guys, I guess I'm feeling it this morning. I'm feeling good this morning. I feel like inspiring myself, inspiring y'all. I'm a baby. Um Is this what I'm looking for? Okay, I think this is the one. No, it's not. I found it. Okay, you guys have to excuse me because a lot of the times I have to take notes and write down what I want to say or like to lead me into my conversation. And I believe this is the one. This is the one. Okay, so like I said, good morning, loves. I'm doing a request video from a friend and subscriber. She wants me to discuss self care. Shout out to Blue. I just said this. See, I'm doing it. I love you, Blue. I love you. I love you. I love you. So, as women, we have to be this perfect being. But what does perfect look like? There's like perfect looks like imperfection. Once again, perfect looks like imperfection. Um, Society wants us to be a size 0 with no kids, stay in our place, quote unquote, and know our role. So, what is our role as a woman? What is that role? I'll make another video on our role, quote unquote, so to speak, later. That alone is overwhelming. Society image has more than self-critical. Society's image has more on women than we know. Excuse me. I have a minor cold, but it leaves us self-critical and self-conscious. There are more low self-esteem women than high self-esteem women you know of. And you would think that a woman who takes good care of herself wouldn't be that. Or you would think a beautiful woman, like, oh my goodness, she's exquisite, she's nice, she looks beautiful. You would think that she doesn't have a low self-esteem character. But in all actuality, they do. Those women do. And like I said, more than you know. Me as a woman, I see it all the time. And I want to tell you, I'm gonna make this clear right now. Women who are out here sleeping around with other people's women, those women are low self-esteem. You can't have a high vibrational energy knowing that you're sleeping with someone's husband. That right there is low self-esteem character. I'll get into that in another video. That's where self-love comes in and self-respect. But back to the topic. You can tell that women have low self-esteem by the cosmetic changes women are making. The dress attire, how women dress, and the focus, if you pay attention, on their social media accounts. We consume all of this information. And I'll be making a video on consumption soon, because consumption is a whole nother topic that I need to dig into so I could shed light on some things about consuming and overconsumption, because that's basically what consumption is, over consuming. Uh, but we consume all of this information, from biases to society's ground rules on who we are and what we are, what we should be like, who we should look like, all those, how we should sound when we speak, all through all forms of media. And it gets exhausting. I want to tell you it's okay to feel an emotion, embrace it and acknowledge it. But let's not give it power and consume. This is the word consume. Like I said, over consumption. Let's not give it power and consume those emotions or manipulations from the media and society's portrayal. Healthily let it go. You acknowledge that this is happening. You're aware of it. Be aware, but also have the understanding and the knowledge to accept it. This is the acceptance that I was talking about. Accept those certain things and healthily work through it and then let it go. And that's why I'm here to guide you, help guide you through this. I'm help guiding myself. As I'm helping you guys, I'm also helping myself. See, we all learning together. It's a unity thing. You know what I'm saying? As women, we also deal with domestic issues. If there's an unstable domestic life, our thought process is going to mirror in some form to that situation. So if our domestic life isn't healthy, our mental health is not going to be healthy, because that's our environment. I always tell my children, how your space looks is how your mind displays its mentation, our mental activity. If our space is cluttered, our mentation, our mental activity is cluttered. They say there's a such thing as organized chaos, and I get that. But we don't want any form of chaos or chaotic thoughts inside of our minds. We want our minds free and clear so we can always discern and see. See, mental activity is important because it keeps your brain active. It is what increases vitality. Clutter causes exhaustion. So if our mind is cluttered, it is now exhausted. And if it is exhausted, your mental activity decreases. It forms apathy. Apathy is a lack of interest, enthusiasm, or concern. It causes cynicism, a distrust in motives. A cynicism person will have a disbelieving sincerity or integrity, and irritability. And moving forward, those attributes has no hold over us. That's why we don't even want organized chaos. It causes mental exhaustion, and mental exhaustion creates in distrusting yourself or your motives not being sincere. Also being irritable. In this moment, we are moving closer towards trusting ourselves, being more happy and peaceful within ourselves. This is one reason we want to stay clean and clear of chaos. If your house is dirty and cluttered, your mind is going to be cluttered with dirty thoughts, negative thoughts. Let's declutter. We know, if not all of us, some that what you perceive will manifest into your world. What you perceive will manifest. If you're constantly thinking negatively, you're going to have a negative environment. Your mind is going to match with your space. And with your space and your mind, then that's how you're going to interact with the world. Like I said, if your living space is chaotic, that means your mind will mirror that and your life will manifest it. A habit of disaster. We want clear thoughts, positive thinking, and a positive lifestyle. So today, let's declutter. What I like to do is listen to music as I clean. Begin your day with meditation with me. Mirror work. Do some mirror work. We talked about that before. Look in the mirror and tell yourself, I love you. Tell yourself happy things. Tell yourself the positive things you want to hear that no one is telling you. You have to tell yourself and reassure yourself because you're your best friend. You live inside of your head all day. So not only are you listening to the world tell you negative things, you are then telling yourself, no, we don't beat ourselves up. We love ourselves. We inspire and motivate ourselves to become better. And we do this by looking in that mirror and telling ourselves who we are and who we want to become. And showering. When I'm clean, my body, when my body is nice and clean, I just feel uplifted and rejuvenated. Rejuvenate yourself. After that, I like to do my hair and brush my teeth. You feel more confident when you have a clean mouth. You feel more confident when your body is clean. You feel more confident when your area, you feel just better about yourself. Everything smells good. Everything looks good. You have some air flowing through. You probably have some incense. When you look in that mirror and your face and your body is clean and you brush your teeth and your hair is done, you feel good about yourself. You feel good because you look good and you are clean. If you can't do your hair, guess what, ladies? YouTube it. Google it. You'll be fine. You don't know how many YouTube videos I have looked at to help me with my hair, okay? Once all of that is done, we want to clean our space. Wherever we lay our heads, you want to lay your head in a clean space because although our communities and the environment within our communities may be disastrous because some communities are an abyss. Some communities are, depending if you're living in a low poverty, in a poverty area, those areas are toxic. So you want to make sure that your area is clean. You want to make sure that your where you're laying your head, at least where you lay your head, wherever you're laying, that is clean. Because when it's clean, you can think. If you're laying, I'm going to say this again, in dirt and filth, your mind is not going to have clean thoughts because your environment is not clean. Once all of that is done, we want to clean, like I said, once all of that is done, you want to be comfortable in your environment. You want to feel clean. That is why during our morning motivation videos, I say in a clean space. I say in a clean space because if you're trying to listen and grasp and if you're trying to take in some knowledge and take in some motivation and affirm, you want your environment, at least you want that space and that environment clean so you can have fresh clean thoughts so you can take in the knowledge or take in the information. And in that moment, let's say if your environment is not in the space that you want it to be in that capacity, then these videos will help inspire you to do that. It will give you the energy, the vitality to want to get up. Oh, let me get up and let me just do this. Let me just straighten my area up real quick. Let me look in the mirror and tell myself, girl, you look good, you smell good, you are good. We want to do those things. You want clean and clear thoughts. I can't stress that enough. You want clean and clear thoughts. You want a clean and clear body. Now you should feel great. You should feel great once all of those things are done. Once you've decluttered, once you've taken your bath, and once you even just transparency here. When I was younger, I had to live in a certain way, but I had to also make sure my body was clean. If you can't take a bath or a shower, there are places that you can go. You need to find resources. It's not the end of the world. You have to focus. You have to put positivity in that absence. Watch one of my two videos before this. I made a video about absence. Fill in that blank. Fill in that absence with positivity. Not everybody is gonna have a house. The way gentrification is going, there's so many homeless people in this world, but they are resources out there that can help you, that can help you find where you need to go. If you guys need resources or help finding resources, hit my comment section or go to my Gmail and message me privately. I will help you find resources. I just want to tell you guys, you are truly amazing. You deserve this. I know deep resting is what you may feel, but you've done that. Where did the results leave you? It was this thing on Facebook. It was saying something about depression. And depression is only deep resting. You've deep rested. You've hibernated. Now that you've deeply rested, you woke up from that. Let's metamorph. Come out of your cocoon. Come out of that experience. Experience life and make everlasting positive memories. It's time to make choices. Make choices on, do I want to conquer? Do I want to see what life is like and being in a better position? Or do I want to stay here and soak? This is where transparency and honesty comes within yourself. You have to be honest with yourself and you have to trust that you're going to make the right decisions. We've learned things from the people who raised us, whether we had our mothers, our fathers, we've had guardians, we've had people who had to watch over us. And if you had to watch over yourself, you had to learn from the streets. Every day that you do something, you're creating your character. That's why I said it is your story. You have the opportunity to change your story because you're the narrator. We have to drop the bad habits that we taught and we were learned through our experiences in childhood. We have to drop those bad habits. We have to drop those thoughts. We have to drop those learned experiences and we have to create new ones. We have to create new ones so that we can grow and heal. We have to heal from this. We have to heal from our past experiences and our past hurt. And we have to forgive. I love you all. I did all 3 videos. I love you. 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 Can't stress that enough. I'm going to repeat this again. If you need help with resources, I am resourceful. I can help you look anything up that you want to find. And just hit my comment section or hit my Gmail. And I will do my best to support and resources for you all. I love you. I love you. I love you. Have a good day. Namaste.